Hey everybody, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, playing the last Sarkorian DLC and the Shifter class. This is episode number 2. I was waiting to see how episode 1 did before I continued, and boy did episode 1 exceed my expectations. Thank you all for all the support on that, because man, that went really well. So obviously we're going to continue here with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So let's get right back into it here and start doing this next mission. That's fine. Sela, let's go meet Sela.
Holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She's pinned to the ground by a couple of mighty boulders. Or weighty boulders.
Hey!
Mighty works too.
Stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
Yes.
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
So we can do athletics. Get an athletics 12. No, I think we're going to do this one. We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. I'll try to find something to use as a lever. You quickly find some suitable sticks and you free the wounded woman from the rubble without even breaking a sweat. Gain 48 experience. Nice.
Look at you! It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Oh no. If you're new here and you didn't watch episode 1, go watch episode 1. That tells a lot about what this story is about. This is a very episodic series, so if you didn't watch the previous, you might want to go back and watch the previous, because that's a big part of this game. So yeah, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, favorite, do all that sort of stuff. Thanks if you've done it, and thanks if you're going to do it. Really does help the channel a lot. And yeah, let's keep going.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendeb and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now. I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
This one makes me sound crazy. I'm just gonna say, my name is Seren.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Well, dang it.
To summarize, there are 3 of us, with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the two of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Now your party has several characters. Click to select one of them, click on their portrait, or use the appropriate key. Alt plus 1 through 6. To select several characters and give them all one command, either drag a box around them while holding the left mouse button, or click the portrait's desired characters with Shift plus the left mouse button. To select all of your characters, press backspace. So she is just, Anevia is going to fall right behind us. Look, Hoover, and put all the confiscated weapons in this chest. Take a look, maybe your thing survived the fall. Oh, there's the chest.
Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes before they learn from yours.
Cannot be equipped by this character. Can be equipped. Let's equip that. Short spear. Ever-burning torch. We'll just equip everything we can equip.
Everyone counts on me.
Gotta learn this UI again. Character. Inventory. Put that in there. So we can do a crossbow. We can do an ever-burning torch. Or we can do a short spear. I don't think we really want the torch. I think I'm going to stay back as a ranged dude for this. So let's get the shared stash.
No reason to pause.
Let's go back to our inventory. I think that's, yeah, it's I. Heavy. So Sela already has things. Let's go ahead and actually, I can equip it because it's not really useful by my class, so.
Follow my steps.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Who's there?
The fine apparel of this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you will be forgiven for thinking she were at a high society party, and not at the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance, it's hard to tell if it's animal or human.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
I have a name, right? It's Seren.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev. Tell me more about yourself. What happened to this poor... Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic. Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves? I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, we need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Companion Camellia has the ability to cure light wounds. To use it, click her portrait, click the icon with the spell in the action bar, and click the left mouse button on the companion Camellia's portrait to heal her. Healing restores lost hit points. Collect all. One of us can use it. In dark places such as caves, it's hard to see anything. There are two main ways to light your path. The first way is to cast a light spell on a character walking in front of the party. The second is to give one of the characters the ever-burning torch to carry. Well, we have an ever-burning torch. Can we give it to Camellia? For now, Camellia, we're going to go ahead and let you...
No, just no.
Be that. For now.
Save
Giant
the last
centipede.
one for me.
When combat begins, the game is paused. The pause is convenient to give orders to your characters. To pause or unpause the game, press space. To order your character to attack, select them, and click the left mouse button on an enemy. To switch between turn-based and real-time modes, use turn-based mode or key T. Your enemies are highlighted in red, your allies are in green. A stippled line connects the character to their current target. A timer over your character's head counts down the time to the next round and depicts this character's current state of action. Pause the game real quick. Let's get something for Camellia, which means she needs...
Would you please keep this ugly thing away from me?
Can I give you that? Yeah, I can give you that. You need to be able to fight there, Camellia.
I'll cut you wide open.
No glory without risk!
Attack!
Nice.
I heed the
Camellia has a heal spell. Keep walking.
Let's head out.
Terendilev's scale. Okay, you restore life to a deceased party member. Or rate creature has a number of hit points equal to its current HD. Raise that also removes the death door condition. We'll take it.
Be careful.
Oh, we got ourselves a nice giant fly.
The light take you!
You can stay back there,
Aim
Camellia.
carefully.
We will win this
He's got
war.
13 hit points, alright. Nothing to loot, so let's...
The heartbeat quickens. The spirits demand your blood.
Forwards!
Nice little one. Oh, you're going to spit. Not before you get killed, though. Collect all that. What's the weight? 15.4. 615 is encumbrance.
Let us be careful.
A monitor lizard.
Let me draw the first blood.
A solid plan.
Oh, you missed! But you missed too, so it actually didn't really matter too much.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you've never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduag!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The woman looked just as strange as her companion, like a cross between a cat and a spider. Yeah, I don't like that. When she catches sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal graze of a wild predator. Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Why should I, no. I've never heard of Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Gotcha. What are you doing here then?
That's none of your
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the Holy Sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame, and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, You're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Right, well, we got a lot more options here. Maze doesn't really lead to the surface?
Yes, there are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wenduag too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Alright, well, I don't think this is... I actually think this is the perfect time to tell you that demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze...
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly, so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be
She's
it.
going to try and kill us. Some interactive objects aren't easy to find. When moving past such an object, each character automatically makes a perception skill check. If the check is successful, the object is found and highlighted to draw your attention to it. You can now interact with it. Alright.
I will help where I can.
Perception check failed. It's somewhere around here.
The road awaits. Something here.
Perception check succeeded. Get a copper ring.
Tread lightly.
I'll watch you back.
Found anything?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Another successful thing from Camellia. Grinding stones, we can use those.
The spirits guide me.
Handful of gems. The room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. Perception check
At your
failed.
discretion.
Let us bide our time. I'm gone.
I knew it'd be right there. More grinding stones.
I've spotted something.
More gems.
Something here. I've spotted something.